this opportunity, and I'm so grateful. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say this to this mountain. Move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. That may be just another verse to some, but to me it came to stand for something different. You see, I may look like your average healthy 17-year-old, one that loves hanging out with friends, going to the movies, and can't wait until she graduates to take the steps to figure out exactly who she's meant to be. If you see that in me, you're right. I do love those things, and I can't wait to see where I go. I am your average teenager, but I'm kind of a big deal to my family because every single accomplishment I have had is honestly a big deal. Walking, talking, and yes, even living. Those accomplishments are something they all prayed for. You see, when I was 16 months old, my odds of living a normal life diminished right in front of my parents' eyes when I was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, a form of children's cancer. Neuroblastoma accounts for 6% of all childhood cancers in the United States. For high-risk neuroblastoma, the 5-year survival rate is around 40%. Those odds don't sound great, right? That's exactly what my parents thought. That early road for me was quite difficult, and there were many times they thought I would not be able to do all the little things that many take for granted. So moments like this one, standing before you today to represent Jobs for America's graduates, is kind of a big deal to them. And after my cancer journey, it's kind of a big deal to me too. Sometimes the odds in front of you may look like a huge mountain that you're unable to climb. But faith has shown me once you reach the top, nothing is impossible. Together, you can do anything. With the struggles that I experienced throughout the years, it wasn't always easy to find a true acceptance in a place where I belonged. In high school, my aunt was in a class called Jobs for America's Graduates, and she told me that once I got to high school, it was the class that I needed so I could find my place. And she wasn't wrong. JAG was the place that I needed that I didn't even know that I needed. As you might have guessed, once I finally learned to talk, I never really wanted to stop. When I stepped through the doors of Jobs for America's Graduates at my high school 4 years ago, I found my place. A place where I could learn to express myself through public speaking and giving back the way people gave to me in my time of need. My JAG specialist gave me this opportunity to use these skills, and I ran with it. Jobs for America's Graduates gave me the chance to do the things that I love. Talking to audiences of my peers in JAG has helped me strengthen my voice and become who I am today. It gave me the opportunity to be elected as my chapter's president by my peers and represent JAG students all across the Commonwealth on the state leadership team. JAG may stand for Jobs for America's Graduates, but I actually like to think it stands for Joy and Grateful, because this class fills me with joy every single day, and I could not be more grateful that I have the opportunity to participate. Working with community service projects, job interviews, public speaking, creating a promotional video, gaining leadership skills at the JAG National Student Leadership Academy in Washington, D.C., speaking on behalf of JAG to our great legislative representatives, and even getting to speak at JAG events to introduce the First Lady of Kentucky twice has all molded me into the person you see before you. I'm forever joyful and grateful for JAG Kentucky and my specialists, whose faith and belief in my abilities has helped me move mountains to stand here before you today, representing this program that changes the lives of Kentucky's youth and finds their place in this world just like it did for me. Together, there is nothing we cannot do. Thank you.